Hi guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. So the reason why I'm here, because normally I only do readings on weekends. But I'm at home, caught up with all this work that I got going on. But I've been getting downloads all day, and I've been seeing angel numbers like 222, 444, 12, 12, 12. It's been all day, even while I was in the gym working out, I felt my energy being pulled on. So I'm drawn to do a reading at this moment to give whoever, um, if you're thinking about something, going through something, maybe this is the reading you're needing to hear, something you want to know what's going on currently in your energy or what's going on around you in your energy. Hopefully all of you are doing well. I love each and every one of you. I hope all of you are feeling confident, determined, and successful. Um, as for me, I'm in my boss energy. I'm taking care of business, just staying focused, grounded. I did not cleanse the cards. This is a new deck. The new deck that I'm using is called Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. And it has the eyes on it. I got two of these. So what I'm gonna do is I put both decks together. I did pre-shuffle the cards. Like I said, I did not cleanse the energy, nor did I cleanse my energy. So whatever may come out in the energy, maybe it'll give you some truth and clarity in regards to your situation. Let's see. I'm not doing any oracle cards. I'm not about to tap into nobody's energy. I'm just about to pull the cards, see what spirit ancestors, um, whoever you subscribe to as source, um, and let's see what the message it is that you need to know currently. What is going on around you? Now, I did pray. Okay, they're upside down. Let me turn them up. Let me turn them right. Okay. I'm going to turn on my music. So right now I'm listening to Darnell Jones. Maybe that's an artist you listen to. Confirmation. I got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Okay. What is show me the Three of Wands spirit ancestors most high? Why is this the first card on the board? Show me what I need to see. The Ace of Pentacles. And I have the King of Wands in reverse. So if you watch tarot and your energy is coming up as the King of Wands in reverse, this will be the message for you. Whether you're masculine or feminine, let me give you some spiritual insight. This is a person here that does not have a sense of direction. Whether this is you, family, friends, or this is somebody connected to your energy. This is somebody that moves recklessly, impulsively, but no sense of guidance or direction where they're going, right? Where he or she is, I would say, like what the future may hold. What does moving forward, what does growing, what does evolution, what does healing, whatever this person is focused on. It's almost like it's a sense of a lack of direction, a lack of guidance. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, whoever you are, sir, ma'am, that's on my board, and why you're coming out of my energy is you would like to tap into your spiritual inheritance. You're thinking about abundance, stability, success, career, goals, creative ideas, new accolades, embarkments, things like that. With the Three of Wands, you could be. I'm not going to say you could be, you are fantasizing about manifesting the things you want in regards to this Ace of Pentacles. But with the King of Wands in reverse, you may feel like what steps need to be taken in order to be in alignment with the Ace of Pentacles and Three of Wands moving forward. So this is somebody here, let's just break this on the way down. This is somebody who is future thinking. And when it comes to future thinking, it's about like being in alignment, achieving goals. How do, personally, how do I get to a place of being stable, successful? Um, Whatever this person's goals and intentions are, this person has no idea about the movement forward. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands in reverse, Spirit, show me the direction that the King of Wands in reverse needs to go. Show me what direction this person needs to go. Oh, too many cards. Okay, confirmation. So let's see. Show me the direction this person needs to go. Okay, that's still too many cards. Whether this is you, family, or friends, or this is somebody that you aren't connected to in your energy, or even somebody in my energy. Again, this is somebody who feels that needs some sort of guidance, that needs some sort of assistance with moving forward in life, achieving goals, achieving success, achieving stability. It's almost like let the next move be the best move. Show me this King of Wands, Spirit. The King of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands. This person is carrying a lot of mental and emotional baggage on their shoulders. It's almost like this person, or you, family, friends, where they're not, a lot of things that you have experienced in life, you carry a lot of weight on your shoulders. And looking back at the past or even in the present, when life seems to feel like it's full of responsibilities, or you're carrying all this weight and baggage, whether this is mental or emotional, and that could kind of distract you from really focusing on self-love, self-care, doing things that you like to do for yourself because you're so full of the weight of the world, or maybe even the weight of trauma, abuse, things like that. And it can be heavy sometimes. Or let's call a spade, right? Because the next card that came out is Judgment. So this person, family and friends, whether this is you or this is somebody connected in your energy, or again, somebody in my energy. The Ten of Wands, Judgment. This is a person carrying the weight of past decisions and actions that this person has taken against you. Or this is you, family, that you feel the burden of actions taken against people, places, and things, and it's consciously, it's sitting on the conscience. This person is under judgment for the actions and the behaviors that they have taken. So if you come across somebody that is heavily burdened, going through something mentally and emotionally, it's because they really did something bad to another person, place, or thing, and now this person is carrying the weight of what has occurred. Um, if somebody, yeah, to the world. So we got Judgment to the world. This is almost like family, friends, when somebody does something hurtful or harmful to you. Um, and they just move on and they act like nothing happened. But it causes you some sort of mental and emotional health problems. And you know, there's never no closure, there's never no apologies, there's no never fixing the situation in order for you to heal. Um, Whether this is you, family and friends, that have done wrongful actions to somebody in the past, or this is Somebody from your past that has done something wrongful to you. This person is under judgment because you reap what you sow kind of energy. You do bad to people, you get bad in return. You do good to people, and you get good in return. And everything is seen even when we don't realize that, that our actions and that, everything that we do, it's being documented, right? Somebody knows, somebody's watching. um, and whether or not somebody has done something harmful or hurtful to you. If you think this person is not paying the price for what they have done, they are carrying a lot of weight on their shoulders and they are going through judgment, meaning that this person could have hurt you. Intentions. It was the intentions. Confirmation. It was the intentions behind the pain. It was intention. So people know what they do when they're doing it. And it was that person's intentions to cause hurt and harm between family, friends, with you, with me, with anybody in the world. Um, well, you don't want to hurt me because I'm a Scorpio. I'm all about transformation, death, and rebirth. So I'm the last person that you'd want to do wrong, right? And especially when I have good intentions. When somebody does something bad to a good person, believe me, that person's gonna get karma, whether they realize it in that moment or not. Family, friends, whether you're a good person and you have good intentions towards people, and you come across people that they carry a sense of hatred, jealousy, envy, things like that, and they intentionally do something to hurt, harm, or attack you, right? And you could have shown nothing but love to people, places, and things. And what happens is that no matter how much love you show a person, because you see the goodness in them, you want people to do better, you want to see people succeed and be happy like yourself, right? Your environment, your friends, your family, the people in your environment, you're going to keep close to your heart and you're going to love them unconditionally. But you may encounter somebody that loves under conditions. um Either way, this person here, the King of Wands in reverse, whether male or female, has intentionally wanted to hurt and harm you. um and you could have just shown nothing but love to this person, place, or thing, and it was the intentions behind it. Being under judgment, this means that whatever source that you believe in, right, whatever faith that you believe in and it's working for you, your faith in your strength, your willingness, your determination, your confidence is so strong. You could be a prayer warrior. You could be the type of person that believes that, like in the spiritual world, or if you're religious, you have your religious beliefs, but it works for you, right? Can't nobody really tell you or judge you what works for you, because if you're happy and you have the faith, and it all comes down to having faith, right? No matter what you believe in, it's the stronghold of faith that keeps you in the spiritual or religious world, right? So when this person, place, or thing intentionally tried to cause hurt or harm to you, what the universe or what your source says is that you tried to do something to my child. And so I have to return back what you did to them, causing some sort of mental and emotional pain. Now, this is not the type of like, you're in love with somebody in a relationship, and you know um this person cheats on you, and it breaks your heart, right? That's just a lesson. What I'm talking about is somebody trying to um attack your money, attack your stability, attack forward movement, attack the way people see you, just attack you, period, because a sense of whether anger, jealousy, envy, just spiteful. But again, when your faith is so strong and you're a prayer warrior and you don't understand why you may be feeling spiritually, mentally, emotionally attacked, it's because people's intentions are to attack you, right? They're trying to bring you down. They're trying to attack the goodness in you. And even when you show support to people, right? You're opening up your hands to help people. But at the same time, that same type of support will be the same type of hands that try to drag you down, so that way you could be on the level as that person. Meaning, family and friends, I love each and every one of you. I would never personally want to bring you down. I'm always going to speak life into you to keep elevating, to keep ascending, because you're not the same person who you were a year ago, yesterday, 5 months ago, so forth, right? I'm going to speak life into you to never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams, your goals, whatever you want to succeed at in life. But when you come across people that don't want you to succeed, they're willing to do anything and everything to bring you back down. And that's the intentions behind that when it's like good versus evil. This is when it becomes a spiritual attack because your faith has to be stronger than your will, your willingness to help somebody, but your faith to believe that, this person can change, or the faith to believe that, you'll things will be better for your life. But sometimes people, places, and things will intentionally try to come into your life and keep you stuck and stagnant or in a cycle or situation with them just to keep you there. It's almost being trapped in a loop of never ending chaos, confusion. Your money's fluctuating. Your stability's fluctuating up and down. You're going through it mentally, emotionally. That's a spiritual war because it's challenging and it's attacking your faith. Um, so, family and friends, I need you to understand this message right here. When you know that you're a good person, you have to know that there are bad people that do exist in this world. The King of Wands in reverse to the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This person, if you know that you are blessed, and I'm spiritual, but I also use the Bible, right? With God's children, God's anointed. We'll go back into where Jesus was anointed, right? Jesus had the gifts of healing. He was able to speak life and wisdom into other people, right? At the same time, we knew Jesus also had people that did not like that. People called him, the people said blasphemy, right? People judged him, and all Jesus was love. It was about love and purity, loving your neighbors, loving people, not having bad intentions. But we do, if we look into the Bible, there were people that tried to attack Jesus. So let's put yourself in a situation like that. The same experience could be happening to you in present day where you're doing goodness, you're focused on you're focused on your life and things like that. And you may encounter the King of Wands in reverse, um, to the Ten of Wands. This is the type of person that will play on your heartstrings with what they're going through. Um, this person may tell you a story, but they don't tell you the whole story, or they may not tell you the truth of a story of why they are going through what they're going through. As empaths, as we love people, as we admire people that are doing things for themselves, we also want to help people that are struggling because we've all been there. But I need you to understand you just can't help everybody that's struggling because there was a reason why a person is struggling, whether it's mental health, whether it's emotional, or whether it's this. And this is called karma. To the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, to the King of Wands, to the Ten of Wands. This person intentionally uses and abuses, cheats people, lies to people, manipulates people to get things for their selfish gains. At the same time, If it's going to make them look good, they're willing to put you down. You ever come across somebody that's came into your life that had something to say about gossiping about somebody else, right? This is the type of person that would talk about somebody else just to make themselves look good, not knowing. And this is where you got to be smart, family and friends, because do your research, right? Why is this person talking about another person without that person being there to defend themselves, right? In the first place. Number two, when you're talking about somebody, putting somebody else down, what are you trying to gain at putting somebody else down or talking about somebody? We all have ups and we all have downs. Not everybody is perfect. But when somebody wants to gossip and lie and cheat and talk about somebody, like what are you trying to get out of that? Because a person really doesn't get anything out of that other than you just look like, you know, a fake person. But the King of Wands in reverse to the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. This person is focused on money, stability, maybe even clout, right? Whatever it is. But they were willing to hurt and harm other people. Now, don't get it twisted. If a person is willing to talk about another person to you, what makes you think that they're not going to talk about you to somebody else? So please be mindful of people that try to put down other people, because the same thing that they do to that person, they'll do the same thing to you. This person is under judgment to the Ten of Wands to the world. Subconsciously, things have ended in this person's life. So if somebody approaches you talking about they're struggling, they're playing the victim here. They want to play on your heartstrings so you can feel sorry for them. So they could be seen as somebody where they're not making it in life and things like that. You really need to question, what did you do to get in this situation in the first place? If this person cannot be honest with you, I would run, I would run, I would run. Because if you need to understand, when you surround yourself with people that are struggling, confirmation, confirmation. When you surround yourself with people that are struggling and you're feeling balanced and abundant and stable, and you go around people that are struggling, what do you think is going to start happening to you? Let's see what else. So this person is under judgment. The cycle has ended to where this person now has to deal with the consequences of their actions. Now, family and friends, if this is you, um, whether or not we understand or we know what we're doing when we do it, and it's our intentions behind when we're doing something. We don't want to disrupt the universe's flow, what God has for people, because I my source is God's universe, ancestors, spirit guides, things like that, right? So when I am solely focused on what I have going on in me only, I don't have time to entertain anything less than, I have my bills don't stop coming in. My life does not stop moving forward. I do have dreams, I have goals and inspirations. But when we come across people like this that become envious, jealous, and spiteful, of what we have going on, family and friends, instead of them seeking, feedback or trying to work on themselves to be successful, they're willing to put you down, attack you, stop your money, stop your flow, stop you from achieving everything you want in life because of jealousy, envy, and spitefulness. But again, that is not your cross to bear. That is that person. You have to understand that your power that's greater than yourself will not allow anything to be stolen from you. Let's keep going. Show me the Three of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. Why is this person looking for manifestations and the Ace of Pentacles spirit? Why is this person looking for that? Okay. These cards are dark. I got the Two of Wands in reverse. I got let me turn this around. Okay, I got the Two of Wands in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Judgment again. I got Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, and Judgment. This person, okay, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. Two of Wands is, um, having integrity, manifesting the dreams and the life that you always want because you're doing the work, you're putting in the work to achieve the life that you want. The Three of Wands in reverse, meaning is that by putting in the work, right? It's almost like whatever seeds you plant in life, when you water them and you tend to your own garden, right? You wait for that to grow so you can reap the harvest off of what the seed you had planted. The Four of Wands is the comfortability and the stability within yourself and your internal and your external environment, right? This is a person that surrounds themselves with toxic people. People like themselves, right? So this is a whole bunch of negative Nancy's, right? Birds of a feather flock together. So these people are on the same energetic frequency where family, friends with us, right? Because this reading is for us all together. Um, and I love each and every one of you, and I'm glad that I was intuitive to do this. But with us, let me speak life into you, family and friends. I love each and every one of you. I'm willing to support your dreams, your ideas, and goals, and things like that. Sometimes there will be people that don't see the same vision, that don't see the same goals, and then they get left behind because they weren't inspired like you. And then when you start doing things in life, coming up, leveling up, and you start to leave those same people behind, there's a sense of animosity for that because you're doing better, you're more focused, you're more successful, you're different than when you were connected with people, places, and things. The Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands to Judgment. There were people that always trying to one up you. They could have made you feel jealous. They could have made you feel envious. They wanted to spite you by doing something and making themselves look like they were on top of the world without you. And so the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, Four of Wands, and Judgment. These people, places, and things have planted the wrong seeds, right? So when we have dreams, visions, goals, and success, right, we want to be inspired by that, but we want people to be inspired by us as well. These are people that lack knowledge, lack self-love, lack discipline, structure, focus, and that's a sense of self-esteem. That's a sense of insecurities. That's a sense of fear that people allow themselves to get caught up in, right? Because they choose not to see the vision, the dreams, the goals. Um, we both, family and friends, we all have dreams and goals. By me being inspired and doing something new, that would inspire you to do something new. These are the type of people, this King of Wands in reverse, because this is a whole general reading. Again, we have to know that if family, friends, if we're good people, we have to understand there are bad people in this world. These are the bad people in this world that will try to, how do I say, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, not only spiritually, mentally, emotionally attack you, but they will kind of, and under judgment as well, they were trying to be you at the same time. How do I say this? It's a love-hate relationship. I love you who you are, but I hate you for who you are. Do you understand what I mean? But this person is under judgment. And so this is out of our hands, family and friends. This is in God's hands, in the universe's hands. So this person is experiencing, carrying all these burdens from trying to hurt you, trying to bring you down, trying to stop you, trying to attack you, knowing that you were doing nothing to this person or people. You weren't doing anything to them, but it was something about you. Okay. So we got the reverse, even though they want three of wands upright, even though they want ace of pentacles upright. Look at the type of seeds that people plant in their lives. You know, I'll use this, right? And this is my experience. Um, I used to want to be a successful trap star, right? I used to want to be a successful trap star. And by me chopping, right, I always thought that I was going to be successful. I was going to have the home, the car, the money, the lovers, the da 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 da. But all it brought me was consequences. And the reason why is because with my bad intentions, I was trying to reap abundance, even though I was doing wrong. Did I see anything wrong with it at the time? No, because I was feeding people and people were wanting what I was having to offer. And so what it brought me instead was judgment as well too. Being that I was in a trap star, my intentions were bad. I was looking to hustle people out of their money. I was looking to get money. I was looking to, I was hurting other people by giving them something that put in their body, but I didn't recognize that that also causes internal issues as well, the kidneys, the liver. So I did more damage to other people through my intentions. And I was once under judgment too. I had to reap what I sow as well. The consequences came back on me. So that's just the same type of experience this person has as well. But if we're not, trap star, if we're not trapping or hurting another person, this is a person, whether you're doing good in life, you're successful, you're stable, you're goal oriented, you're focused, whatever it is that you're doing. These are people out here in the world that does not like that it's you that's successful. They don't like that if you've moved on in life and you've walked away from people, places, and things that no longer served you. This is people that feel some sort of way about it. Okay. What else? The moon. The moon is in reverse. So secrets may be coming out unfolded. If you listen to other tarot card readers, oh, and I'm very grateful for my spiritual brothers and sisters. I'm a Scorpio. They be right on. I'm in the Scorpio in my North Node. They be like on point with their readings, baby. So, if you're looking for like truth and clarity in regards to anything you're going through, family and friends, again, check out the other readers on YouTube. I promise you. I don't give them permission to pull on my energy, but when they pull on the energy signature of what's going on with me or around me, baby, they are on point with it. So, oh, confirmation. Um, so if you, anytime you ever feel some sort of way and it's a feeling that you don't understand why you're feeling it this way, or if a person crosses your mind and you don't understand why that person is crossing your mind, I'm not saying to become addicted to tarot, but if you need truth and clarity in regards to anything you're going through, check out your horoscope sign on YouTube, listen to a reader, and see if that story may resonate with you. That'll bring you truth and clarity. But with this moon in reverse, secrets are being exposed about this King of Wands in reverse. So if again, I'm a Scorpio. I don't mind you guys listening to my other brothers and sisters to see what I got going on. But if you're looking to find out information about somebody you're connected to, if you want to know what's going on with people, places, and things, what you should look for, what you should watch out for, um, I'm telling you, my spiritual brothers that they are gifted. Show me the moon in reverse. Oh Lord God Jesus, we have more reversals. The what? Oh, so we have the celestial woman. This is called the celestial woman. Well, family and friends, whether you're masculine or feminine, and your faith is stronger than your ego and pride, let me tell you, you are not from here. You are from the stars, the heavens. If you have certain gifts and abilities, let's say your superpower, right? We're family and friends, we're gonna say that each and every one of us carry the superpower within us, right? Whatever superpower that you have and you recognize this is your superpower, right? You need to understand that you also have a weakness. Just like Superman has kryptonite, just like Wonder Woman, just like Aquaman, just like the Green Lantern, just like all these these superheroes on DC or Marvel Comics, right? We two humans, we have superpowers, but we also have a weakness. The celestial one, if you really hold down, you stand 10 toes down on faith, you believe, you feel like you're guided, your intuition leads you to see things and know things and understand life for what it is and not what you perceive it to be, then yes, you're from the stars, the heavens. You're here on earth for a specific mission. Now, whatever your superpower is you're supposed to use that superpower to share with the world, to help other people. But remember, not everybody deserves your help. There are some people out there that would like your help, but only to bring you down. Um, be mindful of the people, places, and things that you surround yourself with. Um, because you surround yourself with the wrong people, places, and things. It could lead to money blockages. And money deals with like your heart chakra, things like that. Your sacral chakra, manifestations, your third eye chakra, which is listening to your intuition. You know, there are people that would really come in and really try to manipulate your mind and your heart to throw you on. So stand 10 toes down for yourself. Um, and if you have a family, stand 10 toes down on your family. If something's not right in your surrounding with people, places, and things, you need to remove yourself at this time because these people are going through judgment and it's on the board twice. It's on the board twice. This is not judgment to where, somebody reaps what they sow. It's almost like this person is like going through situations back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And I'm not here to cast judgment on nobody because, in my past I have done people wrong and I have paid the price. So I had to reap what I had sown. But I had to get through that and change the ways of my thinking, my feeling, the way that I was acting and behaving. It was like a sense of maturity. I had to learn through the consequences. It wasn't that I was learning through the behavior, I was learning through consequences. And I think the universe or whoever the source here is teaching a person to learn through consequences of how to treat people, what they do to people, how they respect other people, especially family and friends when if you're being respectful to people and then people turn around and disrespect you. And no reason to disrespect you at all. No reason to hate you. No reason to envy you. No reason to be jealous of you. It's not you. It's the spirit that they carry. Um, I will say this. I was doing some research, right? And people are sometimes stuck dealing with the emotional scar. And what I mean by emotional scar, we have all experienced something that broke us, that really broke our heart. And it is through that healing phase where, we cry, we grieve, we're upset, we're angry, we're mad, we're jealous, we just don't understand why. But at the same time, because that wound is open in our heart, now not only are we feeling the emotions, but we're also in our thoughts. Through any type of pain or things that are happening in our world. The problem is that some people, they don't want to heal that emotional wound. They don't want to heal the scar. If something from the past happened to these people during childhood, they don't want to face it. They just want to internalize that, and then we go into hurt other people. And you, family and friends, as much as you may have a good heart, hurt people. You have to protect yourself at this time, because these people don't want to heal. These people are still hurting, but yet they're willing to hurt other people. They're willing to hurt themselves at the same time. A hurt individual is not hurting people, they're hurting themselves, and then they're carrying the baggage of their actions. Justice. Justice. I just did a post. I was meditating late at night, right? And I had heard a reader say, she recognizes, as she's a good person, she also is aware that there are bad people in the world too, right? And no matter what people have done, we try to forgive other people for causing mental and emotional pain, but we also want forgiveness for causing mental and emotional pain to other people, even though at the time that was the mindset, that was the cognitive behavior, right? um when it comes to, as we get older, we start to self-actualize. We start to shift out of survival mode, and we go into securing stability and success and careers and things like that. um it's almost like holding on to the past, keeping it in my present, so that way it can dictate my future in this situation. Um, People like this in the King of Wands energy, it's past trauma, past anger, past resentment, that they bring into the present, and it blocks their future, because not wanting to heal, not wanting to look at what hurts, not wanting to um, face anything that has caused internal, that emotional scar. Um, this is almost like people afraid to cry, people afraid to ask for help, people afraid of what other people's gonna think about them, people that's insecure, people that it's just so negative Nancy, right? Um, Family and friends, let me tell y'all something. I love me. I don't care who thinks what, who says anything, who feels like anything towards me. Because as long as I stay in my own lane and my own bubble, I mind my own business and focus on me, I will not be trying to hurt another person, because I'm solely focused on me. These are the types of people that will surround themselves with other hurt people. And here we are with the whole posse of hurt people. But again, each and every one of them are blocked in stability. Each and one of them are blocked in success. Each and every one of them are blocked in abundance. Each and everything are blocked, just in general. And the only ones that they have to blame blame for hate, anger, envy, jealousy, spitefulness is themselves. It's not something that they don't like within you, it's something that they don't like within themselves. Whether it's you showing up in your strength and your confidence, your determination, um, they have the same thing too, but they just don't see it. They don't, I don't know what's going on here. But with justice, these are things that are going to be made fair to you. So let me go back to my post that I posted. um the universe, people are waking up, people are seeing people, places, and things for what they actually are. Times are changing, things are changing, people are changing, people are starting to become aware of what is currently going on. And if you question anything, people are now doing the research and questioning everything behind everything. So in these 2026, you really got to do the research behind mostly anything and everything that's going on in the world today, including family, friends, things like that. You just got to do the research. And that's just to protect yourself. People are waking up to people that are trying to hurt another person, trying to attack another person. People that have a sense of delusions, illusions, distorted thinking. You know, it's not that a person could have had, people could have came and apologized, or even if this is you, family and friends, you have the energy to make things right within a situation. If you've caused hurt, pain, or problems in somebody else's life, you have this opportunity to make amends with that person, or you make amends to the spirit, the universe, whatever else. With people that don't want to make amends, with people that don't want to heal, with people that don't want to forgive, with people that don't want to, the universe is really sitting people down, and it's a universal shift. And you just can't do that in 2026. Just like there's, criminal laws and legal laws and things like that, there's also spiritual laws as well. And, you're going to see a lot more people going through certain situations, and it is not because of the choices that they have. Well, it's part of the choices that they have made, but it is the intentions behind the choices. Justice. Things are being made fair in the universe, whether you're going to like it or not, family and friends, whether you hustled somebody, you manipulated somebody, say you took some money from somebody. Guess what? Some money is going to be taken from you. You're going to reap what you sow. The energy you put out in the universe, you're going to get right back. It's been a shift. I'm telling you. You have a positive mindset. You're focused on you. You're focused on love, your family, and love is the highest vibration. That is where you want to be. It's love, because when you love, you're going to love to go to work. You're going to love to be around the people that loves you. You're going to love to do this. And then what you're not going to love, you're going to cut it off because you know it's not part of love. People are waking up. Oh my God, more reversals. Why are they coming out in reverse? Okay, this card was in reverse and I just flipped it upright, but all my cards are upright and these cards are coming out in reverse. Are we serious right now? Okay, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. Under the moon. So secrets have been exposed. How somebody was lying, somebody was gossiping, somebody was out here moving recklessly, impulsively. Could have been, talking about people, throwing people under the bus, judging people. I mean, the most. And guess what, family and friends? This could be the type of person that you were willing to help, the kind of person that you were willing to give to, the kind of person you were willing, ready to pour love into. It really wasn't the judgment of what it looks like on the outside. It was what came from your heart. And somebody intentionally took what came from your heart and used it to attack you, to lie on you, to gossip about you, to cheat you, to stop you from being stable. Are we serious right now? What is it? And then we got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Let me tell you about one sword. At any time, family and friends, I love each and every one of you, but if I'm selfish, if self-centered, egotistical, and prideful, this means that when I am in that energy, I will stab you in the back, right? Because I'm selfish, I'm self-centered, I'm egotistical, I'm prideful. I would be the type of person that has a sense of fear of failure. So I'm going to go into perfectionism mode. I am going to show people that I am a perfectionist, right? That I am good, I am better than da, 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 da. And anything in regards to me, I would be willing to stab you in the back, right? The Ten of Swords is if I was in that energy and I already betrayed you one time and I already got something out of that, I would be willing to keep putting swords in your back 9 more times to make you confused mentally, emotionally, right? You would feel sympathy for me. You're going to feel hurt by me. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel pain. And you're going to have in the back of your mind, you're going to be thinking, like, I love Chloe, but I love Chloe so much. I want Chloe to be a part of my life. Why does she keep doing this to me? And as much as you keep questioning your heartstrings and your mental and your emotions, right? I am continuously putting swords behind your back, not caring about you. Now remember, I mean, this is not who I am. I'm just sharing the scenario. But this is if I was selfish, self centered, egotistical, prideful, and I'm fear of failure is really at my core. I don't want to feel like a loser. I don't want to look like a loser. I want to be the winner all the time. And anything and everything that I'm doing is right, and everybody in the world is wrong. That's the type of energy that this person is in. But with the Ten of Swords, is that they're willing not only to stab you one time in the back, so this is almost like you're offering your hand out, and this is somebody that will be willing to bite the hand that feeds them, but not one time. I'm talking about this person will bite you 10 times. And then you'll be looking at your hand and why it's all bit up. And then you're looking at that person because you're connected, your empathy, your heartstrings, the mental thoughts of why would this person, or even if you question your intuition, some things that's going on with the person, da 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 da. And you can intuitively feel that they're doing something behind your back. And then later on you find out that they did this, they did that, they did this, they did that. They just did the most. That's this person. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Ace of Swords and I'm going to cut a person off and then I'm going to call them out. Because, first of all, why would you want to do that to somebody in the first place? When you just intentionally don't like somebody, you just move around, find you something safe to do. Go ahead and live your best life and hope you're happy, hope you're successful. But no, this is the type of person that gets off on intentionally stabbing people in the back more than one time. Show me, show me. Jesus, are we serious? We got more reverse. I ain't trying to laugh, but why these cards coming out reverse? So now, to family and friends, and to whoever watches this person, I do have a question for you. Is there any good in you whatsoever? This is reversal. Is there any good in you? Is there any good left? Oh, we got an upright. We got a couple upright. Okay, let's see what these are. This is, wait, let me take off my glasses. No, oh my god. Dang. So I got the Eight of Pentacles to the world. The Eight of Pentacles to the world. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, y'all, hold on, because I got to turn off my heat because I got this sweater on and it's hot in my room. Oh, y'all like my outfit? You guys, I just ordered it. It's at first when I put it on, it was itchy. It's that material. I don't know what it is, but it's comfortable now because after I use like my what is that? My vanilla cream lotion, right? I'm all smelling good, all fresh and clean. Then I put this on, and I'm all itchy, right? But then after a while, it's like it sits on my body so comfortable. Okay, so we got the Eight of Pentacles to the world in reverse. Okay, so somebody here is in a loop. Somebody here is in a repetitive cycle. The Eight of Pentacles is nothing is working out in this person's favor. I mean, when you talk about reap what you sow, when you do bad to people, places, and things, baby, believe me, this is a bad person. Bad things, and this person is in a loop. So this person could not have only done something bad against you, but this person has also done bad against other people, places, and things. And now this person is in a loop of that, dealing with the subconscious thinking of the actions that we're taking, the behavior that sits behind the actions. Now, is the person taking a look at themselves? Let's see. Oh no, that's the Ten of Swords. That's not what I want. What is this? The Ace of Wands in reverse. This is the type of person, family, friends, again, whether this is you, whether this is somebody that you surround yourself with. This is the type of person that wants success, that wants stability. This is the person that has dreams, that has goals, that wants to accomplish so many beautiful things in life, but they have an ugly way of achieving these goals instead of doing the work behind accomplishing, you know, a career, stability, abundance, success, family, love, career, whatever. This person's a big dreamer of that. But yet this person is so, I would say the emotional scar that sits on this person's heart, it is so great that the pain causes this person to go into protecting themselves. This person does things to protect themselves, and by them protecting them on the inside, on the outside, it is that perfectionism along with selfish, self-centered, egotistical, prideful. And so what comes with those actions is they're willing to do anything and everything they have to do for selfish gains. And again, it is to accomplish these dreams, these goals, the vision that this person has for themselves. This person may not even recognize that, or they may not face that they're hurt. They may not speak that they're hurt. They may not act like they're hurt, but on the inside, this person is hurt. And after and is BS because if I can see it, why this person don't. Okay, so I don't know if this person is in my energy, family or friends, or I don't know if this is your energy. Um, Now, family and friends, I'm going to ask you this. The card that is upright is the Queen of Cups. Um, as a Queen of Cups, family, friends, those who know me, right? I am energetically love, right? Um, I speak love, I pour love. I may have made some mistakes in my life, but it was a love that I have given to other people that people reciprocate back, right? And it has helped me be accountable for the behaviors, the mindset, the things like that. The Queen of Cups energy. Let me close my door now. The Queen of Cups energy is whether you're feminine, whether you're masculine, right? The Queen of Cups energy is somebody that's nurturing, that's a motherly figure. You're loving, you're giving, you're home, right? Your energy is the presence of when I'm around you or you're around me, we feel like we're at home together, like we know each other. We have respect for each other. We love each other. We talk with each other, not to each other, but we talk with each other. We don't talk against each other. The Queen of Cups is somebody that's um, mentally and emotionally mature within yourself to understand the difference between right and wrong, what's good and bad. So Queen of Cups energy, you could have been um you could have loved this King of Wands in reverse at some point in the game, and I'm going to speak on me too. I have loved a King of Wands in reverse as well. I encountered a King of Wands in reverse. I saw potential, but I didn't I didn't really see the person. I saw the potential. The Queen of Cups, because you're so mentally and emotionally mature, you want people to win. You want people to be happy. You want would like people to be successful in their however they view success. You want people to not go through certain situations that even you could have experienced. So not only that, but it's like your protection, right? It is your spiritual protection. It is the energetic protection that we give when we are in our Queen of Cups energy. We are nothing but love, people call us sisters, people call us brothers, people call us mothers, people call us fathers, people call us lovers, people call us cousins, people can call us family because we give off family energy, we give off family vibe, we give off connected. So you're connected and you surrounded yourself with somebody that's disconnected, whether mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, sexually, blah 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 blah. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yes. Um Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yes, let's speak for our energy that we embody. Queen of Cups energy. I'm just not speaking on myself because I have you guys and my friends and family are in Queen of Cups energy when I come around that love me unconditionally. Your love does not come with just conditions. I got to do this and that to prove I love you. Your love is going to come unconditionally because you see me for who I am, not the perspective, not my potential, but for who I am and where I'm at in life. And because I love my family and friends, and because my family and friends love me, they are going to hold me accountable when it comes to being a part of their lives, being a part of being successful and being mature and growing up. Who's surrounded by me? Yeah, like let's say this, family and friends. If I dated somebody that you knew was toxic, wouldn't you tell me don't date this person because they're toxic? You see what I'm saying? I'm the King of Wands in reverse. This person does not surround themselves by people that have Queen of Cups energy. So this person could be missing the type of love and security and the feeling of being warmth and home and elevation and growth. And all this person can do now is just dream. fantasize the illusion of what it can be, or because this person's lost in the beginning. This person is, there's a sense of lost and misguided. This person needs help. Yeah, that the Knight of Pentacles. So the song that came to my mind this time, Won't You Save Me by Nicki Minaj. Baby, I feel myself giving up. So this person could be feeling like they want to give up. They or they lost, or you're feeling lost, you're feeling like you lost, you're feeling like you just gave up. You really gave up on your, this person feels like they gave up on themselves. They could have felt like they've given up on their dreams and their goals, and this is only by because of the people that they surround themselves around. Again, if you have an abundant mindset, why would you be around people that are in a poverty mindset? You know, you will become just like them. You have to be mindful of the people, places, and things you surround yourself with, especially when you have dreams, you have goals. You know, do not allow anybody to trap you or make you feel trapped or make you feel stuck or committed to people that have a poverty, a lack mindset, because again, because they're down, they're only going to be around to keep you down. So you have to know the difference. No matter how much love is in the world, sometimes you have to love people from a distance and say, I love me more. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, we do. The Queen of Pentacles. Yes, we do. Queen of Pentacles. Baby, let me tell you something about the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles did not have an easy life. You could be masculine or feminine, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Let's speak for all of us, family and friends that embody this energy. We did not come from the silver spoon type of rich background. We have struggled. We know what eating ramen noodles look like. We know what eating a hot dog on a piece of bread looks like. We know what it looks like to figure out when a bill is coming in, when lights are going to get cut off, when we're about to be evicted, when we know that the relationship's not working out no more, when we understand where we lost a job, when we lost the income, when we were struggled. We have all been through the struggle, but that struggle made each and every one of us wiser to move with courage, to move what is right for our best interest. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Can't nobody stop the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is almost like, to thine own self be true. And you aren't being true to yourself, being true to your stability, your success, your foundation. And your foundation, because you didn't come from an easy lifestyle and you had to put in the work to make things happen for your life, you built your foundation brick by brick by brick by brick by brick. And with this person, the King of Wands energy, these people don't understand is that in order to have success, stability, abundance, growth, elevation, be surrounded by loving people, encouragement, confident people, you got to build your foundation brick by brick. But you have to use your discernment with who is building this foundation in your life. Are these people adding these bricks for you to build your foundation, or are they taking the bricks to build your foundation away? You really have to be mindful, family and friends, of the people, places, and things you surround yourself with. I would like to know, for these people that are like this, if you can tell me what toxic person has been very successful in life. You can tell me one toxic, I mean, other than, no, you tell me one person that was successful in life. I can justify the actions and courses you take to be toxic to other people. You tell me what toxic person that was having hatred, jealousy, envy, spitefulness to betray other people, places, and things. Tell me what kind of success. You tell me a person that gets off, that's successful in betraying people, places, and things. And now we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You are giving to people that give to you. There's no doubt about that. And then what it is, the Four of Pentacles. You are, somebody feels rejected. Four of Pentacles, somebody feels abandoned. Somebody feels rejected. Four of Pentacles is in reverse to the what? Somebody here feels like rejected and abandoned because family and friends, you walked away from a toxic person. Um, again, not confirmation. See, okay. This person already has emotional scars. Um, and if a person doesn't see their errors in their ways, right? And they lose people, places, and things because people walk away from them. And they're not willing to take a look at their behavior, their mindset, their actions that they're doing. What's happening is that now this person is adding on to their emotional scar. Um, but again, family and friends, it's not a problem. If this person doesn't want to take a look at themselves, take a look in that mirror, we can't really force anybody. We can tell people all day, like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. But again, if they don't take the time to check themselves, they're just going to wreck themselves. And the Four of Pentacles is what they did. You could have told a person, I need you to check yourself before you wreck yourself. This person was so dealing with that scar and focused on what they can get that they missed an opportunity to be in your life because of their behavior, because of the mindset, because of the action. So now the Five of Pentacles, not only is this person feeling rejected and abandoned, but Five of Pentacles is like this person is feeling left out in the cold, meaning that the Chris Brown song, how you go hate from outside of the club when you can't even get in? You know what I mean? Um, and the positive thing about it is like family and friends. I love each and every one of you. When you guys invite me over to visit or to meet somewhere to talk, right? It it feels good to have supportive, loving people in my life, right? Just like I'm in your life, you're in mine. It feels good, right? Or especially if I don't see you in a long time, right? And then I come across you and then I'm just so happy to see. I'm so happy to see each and every one, especially people I haven't seen. I'd be so happy, right? Like, girl, where you been? Da, 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 da. The feeling of being a part of, right? The feeling of being loved on, the feeling of joy, being happy amongst people, places, and things is a wonderful feeling. If I was a bad person and I believed in stabbing people in the back and I'm not being aware of my behavior, you're not going to want me around because of my intentions, because of how I'm showing up, my character, because this is really what this is this person's character. And because of this person's character and the action that go behind it, now this person's feeling abandoned and out in the cold. Okay. Are y'all with me, family and friends? So again, if you're a good person, you have to understand there are bad people in this world. And these people, sometimes they don't know no better because they don't want to take the time to look at themselves. And they don't understand why they struggle, why they do that, why. It's the consequences of your actions, and you could really miss out on a good thing in your life doing something harmful to another person. You have to be mindful, be confirmation, be mindful of how you treat other people because the same way you treat other people is the same treatment you will get back in return from somebody else. Let's see. And we're moving on. Okay, so now we got the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups to the Six of Swords in reverse to the what? We got the Queen of Swords in reverse And then we got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so here we are where people still don't want to learn the lesson. You know, as a spiritualist and I read energies and I give feedback and whoever's energy this is where the cards is cardsing, and the energy is coming out. Let me tell you about this. The Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups to the Six of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Eight of Swords. So, what does somebody want to get revenge? Sir, ma'am? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna need you. Okay. So, you're telling me whoever this King of Wands is in reverse, I don't know if this King of Wands in reverse and this Queen of Swords are the same people, right? Could be different people. You want to tell me that because of your character, the way you look, the action that you've taken, your behavior, your moral compass, your mindset, again, your actions, every action that you've taken to hurt somebody, to attack somebody, and a person walks away from you and does not care, and you want revenge. So this is destroying somebody's reputation. This is somebody that wants to destroy reputation, destroy the stability, destroy the character, destroy. This is a person. This is a person that wants you to feel pain, or let's say us, because I'm part of the family. I'm love and light, right? Um, Maybe we're irritating some people's demons. I don't know. But this is the type of person that wants revenge. Slander, gossip, lies, cheat. And the sad part about it is, it's like within their own community, they do it amongst each other. And so if they're willing to attack somebody like you and me, right? They would also attack each other. They would, like, what? These are bad. These are evil people. Spirit, why do we need to see this? Why do we need to see these evil people? Because the Ace of Swords, because the truth is coming out, and because there's truth and clarity in regards to the person, people, places, and things you were dealing with. The Queen of Swords came back out in reverse again about this person, or about. We got the Queen and the King of Swords in reverse. It's a couple. Oh my God. It's a couple. Oh my goodness. We got King of Wands. We got Queen of Swords. We got a couple over here. We got both King and a Queen of Swords. Everybody is in reverse. And then we got. Okay. And again, this is not funny. But instead of focusing on what they got going, instead of them focusing on why they're in reverse, they're focused on hurting you, hurting us, family, friends. They're focused on hurting us. And they're the ones with the malicious intentions. They're the one with the malicious actions. They're ones with the malicious behavior. And because we don't want them in our lives, now they want to seek revenge. They want to cause more pain, more hurt, more what? To whoever is this, you're in reverse. You're in reverse. I would highly, if you're open to feedback, I would highly recommend getting out of reverse and upright so you can fix your life. because when you're focused on your life, you won't have to worry about seeking revenge because success will be given to you because you're focused on you and coming upright out of reverse. So family and friends, why they're so looking at you to hurt you, they are so unfocused on themselves. Lord Jesus. The King of Pentacles. Somebody here wants to be the King of Pentacles. Somebody here wants to stand with you, stand beside you, be seen as a boss, be seen as somebody that's got money, be seen as a leader, be seen as grounded. But again, this person is willing to throw 10 swords in your back. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this person wants to be the counterpart to you. If you're single, this person wants to be the counterpart to you. But, oh my God. To the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God, baby. This person has methodically came up with a plan. Feels like this is a spiritual plan to kind of make some sort of offer to get back into your life. So family and friends, again, judgment free zone, free will is your own thing, right? But if you, um, I don't know, what is this? Love Like This is played by Darnell Jones. So this person feels like they've never had a love like yours. What? Oh, okay. And Ten of Cups is in reverse. And what else? And the Ace of Cups. Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay. So the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups sits with the okay. This person feels like an equal to you. This person wants to be a part of your life. This person wants to come in and methodically and say this is spiritual. Feels like, because the Knight of Pentacles, this is when we're in our Knight of Pentacles, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's a goal. It's an idea that we want to accomplish, right? And we know that this is the direction that we want to go. So the Knight of Pentacles is making a clear, concise decision that this is the direction that I want to go. But what happens is that without this person changing the mindset, changing their character, changing their belief, changing their actions and the way they do things, if you allow this person to come back into your life, it's going to be the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups in reverse, meaning it's going to put you back into mental, emotional conflict. And you're going to lose sight of yourself again. Not only that, but it's almost like you will be cut off from the things you truly love the most. This person may come into your life and just turn your life upside down. Even though you may have love for this person, you may want to give love, you may want to help this person. If this person doesn't see that they want to help themselves, then it's not only their world that they would flip upside down, but it would be your world too. Um, my question to you, family and friends, is after everything you've worked so hard for, to heal from, to get through, to achieve, not letting anything stop you, are you willing to allow a person that you care about, that you love, that's scarred emotionally, to come back into your life and emotionally scar you again? If you had to heal I need you guys to remember, if you already had to heal from something that already had messed you up mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and you had to go through that pain, you had to go through the healing, you had to do everything all by yourself to get through it. Are you willing to forgive another person to come back into your life and do the same thing again to put you through the same cycle? That's your call. I'm not, to each his own. If you feel like a person can change, then hey, take that risk. Maybe it's another lesson you still need to learn. I don't know. So we got the high priestess to the empress to the emperor. Baby, I know this is a part of my energy. High priestess, empress. The empress is, high priestess is the embodiment of the empress. This is, you know who you are. You stand in your truth. You know what you're focused on. You know where you, who people, places, and things are. You listen to your intuition, and you're being guided. In the emperor energy, you embody masculine and feminine energy. You're not scared to change a tire. You're not scared to stand on business. You're not scared to, you're, and we, family and friends, we embody when we're true to ourselves and we're authentic. We know who we are. We have faith, courage, discipline, structure. We believe. We do the work behind anything. So if we're triggered, you got to do the work to heal behind that, right? We, high priestess, empress, emperor, that is a powerful energy. um Hello collective, you're looking, you're seeing me in boss mode energy, right? I am solely focused on stability, career, finances, loving myself, pouring into my family, pouring into my friends, but the same reciprocation has to come back at the same time. It is the seeds that I plant in other people to see them grow and elevate, and then they help other people, and then those people help other people. So it's a love, and it's a giving of love, and it gets transmuted through so many other people. um the empress, high priestess, emperor energy. um for example, family, friends, um, you'll feel me coming before I even walk in the building. That's how you know. You'd be like, "Where's Chloe?" Right? You'd be like, "Where's Chloe?" Because I feel her. You'll feel me coming because you'll feel the energy before I actually arrive there. So you'll know, or the connection that we have, family and friends, because we're connected. You'll sense something going on with me. You're going to get the intuitive download. Let me call Chloe because something's going on. I know something's wrong, right? That is that connection that we have with each other when we're standing in our masculine and our feminine balanced energy and we're listening to our intuition. It's almost like the energy that we give out to the universe is like, we're ready for abundance, we're ready for stability, we're ready for opportunities, we're ready for growth, we're ready for elevation. At any time the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, this couple over here that's in reverse, and everybody else that's in reverse, unfortunately their actions have caught up with them, and now that's the cross that they bear. um you have to be mindful of your energy signature, family and friends. So when I pull tarot cards, I pull on what's going on with you or what's going on around you. These could be people around you if you are not embodying the divine feminine, divine masculine, and listening to your intuition about how your your kingdom is run. Um, Continue sitting on the throne and straighten your crown if it's crooked. This is you being in alignment with your purpose, your passion. You are using your superpower, like I am, to help other people awaken. All my family and friends, I need you to wake up to reality. This is no more living off the perspective and the perception of what you think it is. If it shows you what it is, if it quacks like a duck, it walks like a duck, and it talks like a duck, you can't think that it's a swan. You can't believe that one day it's going to be a swan. If it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, it everything, it's a duck. Recognize it for what it is. It will never become a swan. And that's where you got to leave that duck. You got to cook that duck because it was never going to be a swan in the first place. You could believe it was going to be a swan, but that's just a belief. That's an illusion, a delusion, a false idea. Are you living in reality, or are you still living in false ideas? Because these people that are in reverse are still in this false reality, the false idealism of how things should be and how things work. Again, to these people that are in reverse, time changes, people changes, the world is always going to change. There's not always going to be the same thing every day for the rest of your life. You got to know how to evolve with the universe, with the world, with people, places, and things, or you get left behind, and you get left behind with the consequences of not evolving, not changing, not being a better person than who you were yesterday. So these people can sit in reverse. Wow. Family, friends, if you are here in this energy, I would say join me. It's a beautiful energy to have. You can manifest the life that you want. It does take the work, but it does mean being okay with being alone. It does mean being in your own bubble. It does mean blocking anything that distracts you from what you're supposed to be doing. It means focusing solely on you and what no one else is doing. This means using your gifts to help other people elevate, grow, evolve. And if there's people that don't want to embark on a new journey, you have no choice but to leave them behind. Anything else, Spirit? Let me close this message out because we are already in an hour 30. Anything else? Oh, somebody mad. Oh, somebody's mad. The Queen of Wands is mad. Oh, Lord. Who is this Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Oh, they mad. To the Ace of Wands. Oh, they mad. The Three of Wands in reverse to the, oh my God, they got on reverse the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands. They is mad, and the Ten of Wands is upright. Baby, they got to carry the consequences of their actions and behaviors and their false idealism of thinking. Baby, that's not your fault. And then the Page of Wands, baby, you got to move on. They get left behind. You get left behind. Again, if people don't, I love each and every one of you, family and friends. But if you're giving me feedback or you're giving me advice about how to change something in my life to become better, baby, you're gonna leave me behind, and I can't hold that against you because that's a choice that I make if I don't want to change. And these are people that just don't understand the messages of not wanting to change. So these are the consequences. They get left behind carrying the burdens and the weight of all actions and behaviors and anything that they've done to any person, place, or thing. You reap what you sow. Anything else? It's they man. Oh my God, these people are mad. They could be fighting right now. Oh, they fighting. Oh, they're fighting. Okay, well, tell the truth. And these people are liars because they were in reverse, so they lied. So tell the truth. Everybody has the part to play in whatever situation with family, friends, including me. People have a part to play in our story. People need to start speaking their truth, the part that they played in this story. What is this? Okay, the Four of Swords is in reverse. I'm not using these cards because these words are so small. Four of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. What is this? Look, look. So we got the Four of Swords. We got this in reverse, and then we got the Phoenix. We have the Phoenix. These people don't want to transform. These people don't want to kill the ego. They don't want to kill the pride. They don't want to kill the anger, the hurt, or anything. The Phoenix is, you got to burn the illusion of who you thought you were to become authentic in who you actually are. These people are still holding on to this false sense of belief of who they think they are. And it's in reverse. Oh my God, these people are really believing that it's okay for them to be, to not transform, to come, to be in this phoenix energy, to rise from the ashes, to transform into their higher authentic self. These are people that still want to be low vibrational. These are the people that still want to hold on to toxic addictions, things like that. These are people that don't want to change, people that don't want to get their lives together. And it seems like you, family and friends, you've decided to heal, to get your life together, and now they want to seek revenge against you because you've made the choice to go through the phoenix, to be Scorpio energy, death and transformation, death to the old self, and a rebirth to the new version of who you actually are. These are people that do not want to heal. Okay, and that's a choice. So the choice is they can't be mad at what they're going through because this is the world they created. This is the world. This is the world that you created. Now live in it. What else? Oh my God, this person is mad. Five of Cups. Oh my God, this person's in regret because they got left out in the cold. The Four of what? The Four of Swords to the King of Wands in reverse again. Oh, baby, this person said it is not over. What you mean it's not over? This person said it's not done. This person feels like there's unfinished business here. What kind of unfinished business? This person said they got unfinished business. Okay, what's this unfinished business? This unfinished business is what? Six of Cups in reverse. This is Nine of Cups in reverse. This is Ten of Cups in reverse. And this is Page of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, Two of Cups, One of Cups, Three of Cups, Zero of Cups. I don't care what kind of cup this is. It's all in reverse. This person said they got unfinished business with us, family and friends, and their cups is in reverse. And what I mean by the cup being in reverse is, baby, when we're grateful for waking up in the morning, we're grateful to brush our teeth, we're grateful for the roof over our head, we're grateful to work for the food on our table, to pay our bills, we're grateful to meet authentic people like ourselves, we're grateful for those good days, and then we're even grateful for the bad days because the bad days is going to teach us how to have the strength to get through that, right? Our cups overflow, right? Um, there's at least one person in this world that loves us authentically. I don't care about anybody else. As long as you got one person, even if you just love yourself and you're alone and you have you, as long as you have you that love yourself, your cup runneth over. This is the type of person that is in so much superficiality about the unfinished business of how you could pour into their empty cups. This unfinished business would be you pouring your heart, your thoughts, your resources, your time, your energy, your money to fill their cups up and drain yours. That's the unfinished business. Somebody here wants to come finish the job. Okay. And where what? Somebody wants you to replenish their energy, replenish their soul, get them back on track. Um, I don't think this person is coming in like if you're the teacher and they would have to come in to be the student. No. This person is going to come in your life and try to teach you some things and leave you empty. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody here got some problems. I don't know who this reading is for. I don't accept it. I rejection because ain't that much love in the world. If we're grown adults, you know what I mean? We are all grown. We had to learn how to love ourselves. We had to learn how to tie our shoes. We had to learn how to pay a bill. We had to learn how to be responsible. We had to learn how to pour into our own cup. This is the kind of person that will leech off of you to fill their cups and then leave you drained. Okay. And talk about they got unfinished business. No, they don't. That's finished. What you mean? The finished business is your empty cup. While family and friends, your cup is full. That's finished, right? The magician in reverse to the star into the Hierophant. This person is doing. Oh my God, this person is doing ookies and bookies collective. This person is doing ookies and bookies. And what I mean by ookies and bookies, this person may consider themselves a witch or warlock. Oh my God. Or you may even see this person as a witch or a warlock. They believe in manifesting dark magic. And what I mean by dark magic, it could be manipulation, it could be cheating, it could be doing lighting, lighting candles on you, hoodoo and voodoo and stuff like that. But I'm about to see. Let me see what kind of magic. I know this video is long. Oh, this person's doing. Oh, Papa Lever, please allow me to see this black magic. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I'm using my hoodoo spirit box. I have the spiritual permission to see what kind of, if there is magic being thrown at you, if you're being affected mentally, emotionally, financially, you're going through physical illness as well. I will see what type of magic is being thrown at you. Papa Lakeman, show me what spiritual magic is being used against people. Okay, so somebody here is using candle magic. Look, somebody here is using candle magic. I told you. Somebody here is using candle magic to do what, Papa Lepa? To do what? Somebody's doing a candle ritual to do what? Maybe somebody got a voodoo doll. Somebody got a voodoo doll. Look, look, and this came out again. Somebody's using a candle and a doll ritual. Could be even using your picture. If you got pictures on social media, this person may use your picture as well. And what else are they doing? Dang. The Nine of Cups in look again. The Nine of Cups in reverse. So this person is trying to do magic for you to look some sort of way. So if you're going through some sort of struggles or issues like that, I want you to understand. Transmute that energy, turn pain into power, and then that's how. See, people when they do magic on a person, right? And you feel it. You'll feel when somebody's doing magic on you. You just got to transmute that energy, work through it. And what people don't understand is when you throw magic on somebody and a person tightens up with their feeling and letting it go, that goes right back to the person that sent it. Confirmation. It goes right back to the person they sent it. And then the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you got a witch doctor, you got a spiritualist doing magic on you. Somebody could be paying for magic to be done. And what else? The devil. No. The devil to the what? To luck. To the Nine of Cups as well. The devil to the Nine of Cups. The devil to the Nine of Cups. They're doing magic on you to lose people, places, and things that bring you abundance in your life. The devil to the Nine of Cups. They're wishing death on your life. They're wishing things to slow down, things to stop, they may even destroy your character at the same time. Even if you're going through something, they'll be like, yeah, look what I did. It's working. Da, da, da. And it's not really working. It's just life being life, right? But this person is using the devil energy to throw magic. Oh my gosh. Y'all, and there are some people that do be on, they'll be on that. And then they don't be understanding why a whole meteorite just falls from the universe on top of their house. The four pentacles, look, the four pentacles to the devil. They want you to be rejected, family and friends. The four pentacles to the devil. They want people to stop loving you, people to stop supporting you, people to stop giving to you, people to stop being in your life, people to stop seeing you for who you actually are. Or seeing us, let's say us, because we all have these types of people that surround us. If we're good, there's always going to be bad people. That's what we attract. Um, dang. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse to the devil. Again, here he is again. Here he came out on the board. It's him. It's him. Whether this is a feminine energy that acts like a man, or this is a man that acts like a feminine, this is what they are. And what else? The Three of Wands to the Knight of Swords. Can we say somebody here wants to destiny swap with you? Now, I want you to tighten up your faith, family and friends. Tighten up your faith, your strength, your confidence, your determination. Stand 10 toes down in your authentic self. When you love, you love. When you give, you give. You have to know who you are and the direction you're going for any of this to work. But somebody here wants your lifestyle, wants the people, wants to be you. If they can be in your skin, they would do it. But I will say this, family and friends, each and every one of us wears different types of shoes. My feet ain't gonna fit in your shoes, and your feet aren't gonna fit in my shoes. So these people need to understand what comes with destiny swapping. You gotta be on that same type of energy to be able to destiny swap. And if you're high vibrational, you won't even be thinking of swapping with anything because you already have a full plate. The Nine of Wands to the Three of Wands. Baby, this person is praying to some lower vibrational entities. Okay, so this person's calling on lower vibrational entities, which is, they could be haunted. So this person has an entity on them. The Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. Oh, baby, this person got an entity on them. Whatever they try to manifest from the lower regions of the earth down to the spiritual, down low to the fire, the brim, the fire, and all that Luciferian energy, the witches and the warlock, they and we can be healers, we can be nurturers, we can be lovers, we can be givers. Yes, that makes you a white witch. That makes you a powerful person because you want to empower, encourage, you want to strengthen, you want to give, and you want things to be abundant. We can all eat at this, and we can all reap the harvest if we work together of love and light. These people are dark. These people are the type of people that want to take from the light. They don't want to do the work, but they want the benefits that come from what you, family, and friends bring to the table. And by any means necessary, if they feel like they got to light a candle on you and talk to the devil and call upon the entities, baby, you're not going to be affected because your strength, your faith, and your empowerment, your encouragement, your confidence, your determination. Not only that, family and friends, if you're in my life, you're going to have this spiritual protection on you. And then this card, what is this card sitting on my computer? The star. Look, the star. The star. I don't know what they thought they were doing, but they are over here conjuring the worst situation, the worst life, the worst consequences for themselves. So, collective, if you ever come across, like I said from the beginning, you're coming across somebody that wants you to pour sympathy and empathy and everything else because of their situation, I would be mindful because these are the types of people that created their own world. And this was like this is who you worship, we all, whether you're religious or spiritual, we know what worshiping dark entities bring, right? The devil is a lie. The devil does not bring promises. The devil is an entity of jealousy, envy, anger, resentment. Um, we all know what darkness is. Um, and these people, they're dark. So be aware, stay 10 toes down on you, be love and light, keep shining authentically. For those of you that are in high vibrations, I send you spiritual protection, love and light, encouragement, structure yourself, discipline yourself. If you come across anything that's trying to distract you, ignore it. It's only a distraction. If anything is trying to get you to get out of character, or if you're in your mental thoughts and you can't understand why you need to get out of your mental thoughts, get out of it, ground yourself, get them thoughts out of your head, protect yourself, tighten up your spirituality, tighten up your faith, stay prayerful. And you know what, awesome, what I heard is, so me, when I say I'm praying for you and your family, I actually am. But then when I be like, and I hope that you're praying for me and my family, I want you to understand, I had to stop saying that. I had to stop I had to stop asking people to pray for me and my family, because sometimes people are not praying for the best for me and my family. So as I pray for you, for your family, for your friends, and the protection that you will need, for any of these people that are in dark, baby, you just reaping what you sow. You're going to get back what you give. The seeds you plant is what you got to reap. And I don't feel bad about it, because people have the conscious choice to do right, to treat other people right, to have integrity, to work on themselves, to heal, to change, to grow and evolve. And these people just don't want to do it. All right, let me put these back up in here before. Thank you, Papa God, for showing me what I needed to see. Thank you, ancestors, universe, spirit, God, most high, divine. Thank you for showing me what I need to see. All right, family and friends, thank you. Again, I will see you guys this weekend. Thank you for choosing Truth Tales 1111. If this reading does not resonate with you, again, you can go into my channel, Truth Tales 1111 at YouTube. Or you can go to my other spiritual brothers and sisters, and on their channel, look up your sign, your moon sign, know your moon and your rising sign, because sometimes whatever house and placements you're at, those situations can occur. So I love each and every one of you. And then I will see you guys either Friday or Saturday. Until then, take care, have a good night, and keep standing 10 toes down on business.